Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Simon Frost, and today we're here at Maverick's gas station in Plain City. I decided to change up the scenery a little bit just to try to see if this will work better. It's kind of late here, so if you hear some music in the plane, it's just in the background music, for the store, so don't worry about it. But I figured I'd give you guys an update video for my Levidras deck profile. I'm trying to stay a little quiet because there are customers and, I don't want them thinking I'm completely crazy. Now, the last time I did my Levidras deck profile video was when, I mentioned before last time that there's been a lot of hate towards this deck because of the Infinity Eyes marker, these little guys here. And I understand now why you guys hate the deck so much, and you guys think it's just complete and utter trash, or just, not up to your standards. But Levidras is Levidras. And I recently got a lot of update the set 5 collection, set 4 collection, so I figured we all tie that all together and, make a good laugh about it. So how Levidras Empireo was formed, he was created from all the design force of all the Destined 1 units. So then he became the Destined King. And then he went to fight against Sibylt, which afterwards come to find out wasn't really going to keep his promise about making their wishes come true. So Kuon Aikawa, I think his name is, Kuon, pretty much, somehow retained his humanity a little bit, even though he was under spiritual corruption. Don't know. In the end, he did lose at the hands of Sibylt, but, he was freed overall from the corruption no matter what. So now, with that out of the way, we already know what the fighting style for Levidras is, so let's just hop right into the video. So, we have the energy generator for our 5th card right deck. For our grade 0, we have Stagnipper Dragon. And I'm sorry if the glare is bad here. There is lighting right up here, actually, literally. And it's going to show one way or another. For grade 1, we have Scorpiercer Dragon. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit so we can have less of a glare. And I hope you guys can see that a little bit. I'm sorry for the glare. For our grade 2, we have Mantiscythe Dragon. And then for grade 3, I did change it from the original Levidras to the new one. The Destined King of Infinity, Levidras Empireo. Empireo. Because the reason why is I read this text, the first one. This unit is also regarded as Destined 1 of Infinity Levidras. During your turn, this unit gets 5,000 power for each Destined 1 of Infinity Levidras in your soul, and all their divine skill. So active skilled, 1 turn only, catalyst 1 and put a card from your hand into soul. Choose 2 of any player's rear guard and put an Infinity Eyes marker on each of them. If you put a grade 3 rear guard card with Levidras in its card name for this cost, choose 3 instead of 2. Okay? When any player's unit on a rear guard with your Infinity Eyes marker attacks or boosts, you may have that unit get 10,000 power or minus 10,000 power until the end of that battle. If your opponent's unit got minus 10,000 power, remove one of your Infinity Eyes marker from that rear guard and you draw a card. So it's a nice free draw, pretty much, if your opponent either attacks or boosts. But based on what I've seen in the anime, it seemed like you wanted to pretty much have this on the front row rear guards, because that's when the attack happens, and that's why everybody gets a little bit pissy about the deck, because it affects the interceptors and the rear guards. Go figure. So that is the confirmed ride line for Levidras Empireo, and we do have the Destined 1 sleeves for this. Now for the main deck, we have trigger lineups. So we have 4 copies of Cheery Support Elf for heals. And we have 8 criticals in this deck here, so we have 4 Peppery Peppers. For Inspiring Maiden Alana's, so we can put the soul, because I think this deck requires some soul, but not a lot. 3 Frenzied Heiresses for the 20k shield value, and Blessfavor for Overtrigger. So, same typical style. And yes, we're using the Emerald or Jade colors for the sleeves and Dragon Shield. And if you guys just heard that, he was just putting the curtains up, so because it's around nighttime, so that's why. So now for our grade ones, okay, so for our grade ones, I believe we're using 4, 8, so 13 grade ones in here. Now, most of these are just sample ideas of what I think the deck would be comfortable with, but I'll leave you guys to be in the comments down below, because there'll be a full deck list in the box down below anyways. So we have 4 copies of Full Knowledge Foxil, and I'm also testing out 3 copies of Knight of Silent Illusion Clarence. He's a counter charge for this deck as well, but it only works if the Infinity Ice marker is in the same column. So 3 Clarences, 2 copies of Inquisitive Squarrol. It's a one. I'm only using 2 so far just to see if I like it or not. So what it does is a 1 turn only. At the end of this unit boosted, Soul Blast 1 and move this unit to an open back row rear guard. If you moved it to a rear guard with your Infinity Ice marker, stand this unit and it gets 5,000 power in a turn. Unfortunately though, that's only a 1 turn only kind of thing, so I only figured I'd play a 2. And then the rest, 4 copies of Custodial Dragon for our choice of perfect guard our choice. So yeah, that is the grade 1 lineup I have right now. For our grade 2s, we are playing 4 copies still of Onfall Anotogaster, and 3 copies of Skullclaw Huntsman Huuli. So 7 grade 2s. I know there's a lot better choices too, but like I said, I'm testing out all the support card we got from the set 4 and set 5 collection until the next set comes out. I believe in set 7, I believe, or set 8, that we're going to be getting some new support, but I don't know. But I figured this would be a nice little idea to have. Now, believe it or not, I'm using a crap ton of grade 3s in this deck, so we're going to see, so 5, 10. So we're using 14 grade 3s. Now, you're all going to be smacking the hell out of me for this one, but just hear me out. So I am still using 3 more copies of Levidras Empireo for Persona Ride ability. So nothing too major about that. Now, here is where it probably gets a little, you guys are going to get ideas, literally it's going to be like crazy. I'm using 3 copies of the Destined 1 of Infinity's Levidras in here. In order to use this one's ability, you pretty much have to have these guys in the soul in order to gain some abilities. Now, you all can think maybe 2 of these is fine, maybe 3 is fine, but I also read his effect again. He gains 5,000 power for every Levidras in the soul. So I might bump it up to 4 and see what happens. Next we have these are the 2 ofs. I'm only testing them to see if they're good in the deck or not. I'm 2 copies of Knight of Ferocity Charmant. And she has a drop skill. If there are 3 or more of your Infinity Ice markers and you do not have a rear guard with the same card name as this card, Soul Blast 1 and call this to rear guard. Okay? When this unit attacks, if your Infinity Ice marker is in the same column as this unit, retire another rear guard, and this unit gets 10,000 power entering that battle. At the end of that battle, retire this unit and draw a card. So it does do a lot of draws. So that's why I don't think adding draw triggers to this deck is essential, because you're going to get draws no matter what you do. And if you play carefully, you might have a bigger hand than your opponent and save when the guard and not the guard. I keep encouraging people that a lot. So there's an idea right there. Here's another card from the set 5 collection I'm sampling as well. This is 2 copies of Murky Barbellator. Okay. It's a 1-turn skill as well. At the end of battle, this unit attacked. If you have a grade 3 of Great Vanguard with Levidras in its card name, Cabalist 1 or remove an infinitized marker. Okay. Draw a card, choose one of your rear guards, and it gets 5,000 power into the turn. So, just those guys right there. So, this is the new guy right here. And, like I said, I'm testing the waters more than anything right now, because there might be a chance that I may only cut down 2 Levidrases and put maybe one more of her, maybe one more of him, I don't know. But I'm testing all the waters, and that's the best style. And of course, we are using Levidras's own order card, Searching for Invading Knowledge. Play 4 copies of this, and play this with Energy Blast 2. And if you have Levidras as your Vanguard. Choose a card with grade 3 less than or equal to your Vanguard from your drop, and call the rear guard. That unit gets 5,000 power in the end turn for each of your Invading Eyes markers in the same column as that unit called. So there's 4 of them. So like I said, guys, this may seem like a tricky kind of deck. It may seem like a crazy moment like WTF, are you serious? But it's a fun one, and it's a nice way to experiment and test the waters a little bit. And of course, you guys, for invading markers, by the way. Ah, crap, what is that fucking deck? Okay, so it's in the sleeve. Okay. That sucks. Alright, sorry guys. So, I am using 10 copies of Infinity Eyes markers, just so I can see my better options, and so far 10's been like a better option for a lot of things these days. But yes, that is it for the updated video of my Destined King of Infinity's Levidras Empireo. Let me see about this here. Okay. Okay. So, let me put that right there. Put this right here. And so that is the full completed deck profile video of Destined King of Infinity Levidras Empireo. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video. So sorry for stuttering. This is just bleh right now. And again, thank you all for watching so much. As always, if you guys like the content I do create on my channel, please subscribe, comment down below, thumbs up for this channel, show some love. And as always, you guys, there will be a full deck list in the box down below at the end of the video. And as always, I've been your host, Siren Frost. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. See you in part 2.